Hello and welcome to our channel. This is Lunar Goddess Tarot. I'm Sarah and I'll be your intuitive guide today. So I am a channeler for twin flames or twin souls, light workers, soulmates, higher level soulmates, and star seeds. If you are not a twin soul, you are definitely more than welcome to join into the conversation, come in, share your wisdom, share your journey, share your knowledge, share your insight. That's a lot of S's. And just communicate with us here on the channel. If you're able to catch a live chat, that's the best way because you're able to really interact with everyone, in a live setting, and it's a very supportive community here. So I'm really excited to be able to provide guidance and support to all of you, and thank you for all of your gifts, all of your light that you shine in the world, and all of your support to each other. Thank you to my amazing moderators who ensure that the channel is safe and that it is a safe space to interact and to share. Thank you to everyone who's ever donated. Thank you to everyone who's ever in any way who's liked or shared my videos or my channel or subscribed. You all have supported me more than you know and enabled the channel to grow and enabled my work to really get out there. Today I want to thank Jessica for this beautiful new deck. It's the Sacred Forest Oracle by Denise Lynn. So thank you, Jessica K. I'm really excited to use these for the reading. I did use them just in personal readings for friends that I did last night, but I'm really anxious to use them for a reading for the channel here for the collective. So my collective twin souls, twin flames, star seeds, light workers, shining your bright lights, and really putting the effort in on this journey. You guys are so incredibly valued. And I know last week was a very challenging week. So this week it's lightening the load a little bit. That full moon in Pisces really sent us for a tailspin, and it was kind of unexpected because there was a beautiful energy connected to that Pisces full moon, but it really was powerful and potent. So we're really recovering now. And if you guys are still suffering from insomnia or kind of misaligned sleeping patterns, just know that it's very normal right now, that many of us are experiencing this, and that you will get your power and vitality back. And there's a major shift for the divine feminine, the inner divine feminine within all of us, and the outer divine feminine. Okay, the person who identifies as the divine feminine essence in the world. We are in the midst of preparing for a tremendous shift come November of 2021. So it's right around the corner. You will be feeling this as shifts and changes within your connection. As the DF rises, the divine masculine is going to be encountering all sorts of ego deaths, ego battles, dark nights of the soul, and really trying to hold on to old stories, old programs, old people, old patterns, etc. So it may be best to detach or even block your counterpart at this time temporarily so that you can continue to move forward on your journey and your mission. It's all about you right now. I cannot stress that enough. So we're going to get into the reading here. And what I'm going to do, I do have a tarot deck that I may pull a card or two from. I likely will. And then I do have my brand new decks from Diane Garris. A lot of you have gone over and supported her over on Etsy, guys. This is her deck, this is her deck, this is her deck, this is her deck. So she sells a good number of decks for twin souls and soulmates. And she also has artwork, and she also has music and CDs on her Etsy shop. So please go and support her. She was kind enough to gift me with all of these decks. They're incredible decks. They're very, very high powered, guys. High energy coming from these decks. So show your support over there. And I do include the link in the description box below. But just so you can see, these are the decks that I have. And then this is the integration deck here. These are really, really powerful, very powerful deck. So we're going to go ahead, guys, and I've really been guided to start with the integration deck, okay? So we're going to get started here. We're going to it's time to integrate these two decks. So they're separate for a reason. When you order them, if you decide to order the integration deck, you will understand why. But we're going to integrate these two. Okay, so even though I'm just shuffling here and integrating, this popped out again. So this popped out in the reading we did 2 days ago, and it was for, I think it was for the union energy. So that is coming up. This is 4th chakra anahata, heart chakra energy here. forgiveness. So this is a deeper level of the heart chakra. You can't just go right into forgiveness, right? There's other layers that you need to sort of excavate before you get to that point. But it's a lot of Ho'oponopono work right now, guys. And remember, first and foremost, this journey is about you. It's not about the physical counterpart. It's about you. This is your journey. This is your spiritual elevation, enlightenment, and ascension process and journey. It's important to remember that. It's important to remember why you're on this journey. Yep. So what is happening right here, guys? Okay, we got future and connections, communication and wholeness. I'm going to take all of these. So as I'm shuffling, guys, the energy is just so ripe right now that it really wants to be examined. It wants to be regarded. Okay, so we have forgiveness coming up in these connections. We also have wholeness and communication coming up in the future in these connections, guys. So we have 7th chakra, crown chakra, 6th chakra, third eye, 7th crown chakra, 5th chakra, 5th chakra, throat. I cannot speak. Thanks, Mercury retrograde already. Holy cow. Crown chakra. Okay, so crown chakra coming in. Throat chakra. Holy shit. Oh, Mercury's fucking my shit up already. I don't even have any planets in Gemini. Okay, throat chakra, crown chakra, 2 cards in crown chakra, heart chakra, and third eye. So the upper chakras is what we're working with right now. And that's been really the theme right now for the light workers, for the star seeds, for the twin souls and the soulmates. Okay, so what's happening right now, guys, is we have this incredible energy that's coming through where we're seeing the future, we're seeding the future, we're creating the future, we're manifesting. Manifestation level is really high right now, so be mindful of not focusing on what it is that you don't want, because you're going to encourage that energy to manifest into form. Okay, if you don't want it to be manifested into form, don't think it. Okay, I know it sounds really simplistic, but and it is in a sense, but it's also very challenging because you feel like it's an unconscious thought, or it's a subconscious patterning or programming. If you're having issues, guys, with that, Holly and myself can help. Holly is a twin flame healer. She's going to be coming on the channel very soon, and she is booking up very quickly, as are we together. We are providing joint sessions to clients. She provides sessions individually and privately. A lot of people are doing sessions with her and sessions with her and I both. So it is a 2-on-1. It's 2 healers, okay, 2 channelers, 2 intuitives, and 2 guides who are going to be guiding you through this process. We are doing a minimum of 3 sessions per person. That's what we feel is necessary to achieve the ultimate benefit and effect for you, and the ultimate shift and change within you and for whatever journey you're on. We're not just working with twin souls. We're working with light workers and star seeds and higher level soulmates. Anyone who is on this journey of ascension, okay? So we're working to assist you and to help you. And what we're introducing now is this ascension journey package. Okay, it's an abundance package. So what we're realizing now, when we're looking into the future and what it is that we're seeing here in these connections and just everything that's coming in, guys, major downloads, major excavations are happening right now to prepare us. Okay, we are creating the foundation. We're laying the foundation for the future. So if you have been challenged with abundance or your money story, if you need to heal your money story, you're going to want to tap into these sessions with us. It's a limited number of people that we take each month, and then we'll close out and move on to the next month. So we're booking into November at this point, and we would love to work with you. We would love to assist you and guide you on your journey and just assist you in the awakening process. If you're new to this journey and you just realize what is going on, we can assist you. We can help you with that. We can provide clarity. We can provide groundedness and a sense of connection to your mission. Okay, so just wanted to state that because I no longer do private card readings. I have been made to make a major shift and been guided to focus on these coaching and guidance sessions and healing sessions instead. Okay, so coming back to the reading, and all of that information to contact us is below. Okay, so coming back to the reading, there's just a whole lot coming in, guys. It's like you're going to be feeling this. So you're going to be feeling this under the surface, this sort of movement, if you will, the movement within the connections, guys. And in forgiveness is what this is the first card to come out. This is the major overarching theme here for today, and really for this week and even into October. as we go into the season of Scorpio. You know, we come out of Libra, which is creating this balance and wholeness, which is very necessary to propel us into the energy of Scorpio, which is going to shift and change the whole dynamic of these connections. Okay, so the future is really in our hands right now, but we are definitely going to bring in communication, clear communication, honest communication, wholeness, meaning we are going to be coming in as whole parts, not as half of a part. I'm not half of a whole, I am the whole. When two wholes come together, guys, it's a bang. It's a big bang. Okay, this has the power to shift the whole entire planet. That is what's happening now, guys. These connections are shifting in major ways. You're going to feel connected to, especially the masculines right now. And I'm going to be talking in more depth about the masculine's journey over on Patreon, because I'm very called to speak about that. We're talking about it in my coaching group as well. We'll be, guys, for those of you in the coaching program, we're going to be going over that for this next call on Friday as well, because it's so important to understand that they may be acting out of character right now, okay? And you may be taking it personally, and it's very important to step back when this is happening. Do not allow yourself to get caught up in the ego story of the 3D illusions of he said, she said. Guys, you've got to step back. You don't have to respond to every text or phone call from your twin flame. You're allowed to take your time. You're allowed to take your distance. You're allowed to step back. You're allowed to choose yourself. Okay, very, very important. The masculine needs to learn what he's learning right now. The feminine needs to learn to choose herself. Okay, so a lot is going on. So I'm going to pull a card for the divine feminine and then one for the masculine. What's been happening is I'll pull one for the feminine and there'll be 4 coming out for the masculine. So you guys are transforming what it means to be successful. Okay, abundance. This has been coming up as a huge theme for the feminine over and over and over. So the feminine, you're transforming what it means to be successful and abundant. You're also healing your money story, which is exactly why Holly and I are offering this abundance blueprint package for individual coaching and healing sessions, because we understand that, we each have our own individual money blueprint. We have our money stories. It's time to cleanse and clear out those money stories that aren't serving you and that are bringing in more lack or more fear. So you are absolutely transforming the way in which you look at what it means to be successful and abundant in this world. And you're transforming your relationship to money. You're removing the guilt factor. You're removing the fear factor. And what this is doing is it's opening up a whole new world where you don't feel like you have to rely on your counterpart anymore. When you don't need your counterpart or anyone to complete you, to make you feel whole, to make you feel secure, guess what? Not only does your attachment style heal and shift, okay, which is part of this journey. We're healing codependency. We're healing avoidant attachment styles in the masculines. We're healing anxious attachment styles in the feminines. That's the psychology of this. But we are also bringing you back into wholeness, realizing, guys, I get to create my future. I get to really communicate, right? Communicate to the world clearly who I am, what I offer, what I'm about, and have faith and trust that the universe believes in me. But first, you have to believe in yourself. So the angel of success is on your side, and the angel of, let me just see if is that the angel of transformation there? Let me see. Okay, the angel of success. And then 6th chakra. So this is the third eye chakra. You are absolutely shifting and creating new timelines, feminine. You are actually shifting the way in which you approach and the way in which you understand time. And this is very interesting here with this third eye connection, this third eye opening and healing. You're healing that third eye energy, and it's going to allow you to see success in a brand new way and to see yourself successful. If you weren't able to see yourself successful in the past, guys, we're breaking those paradigms, divine feminine. We are shedding those stories and creating this concept or creating this, like walking through this portal that says, I am abundant. I don't need to prove anything. I already am abundant, okay? I'm abundant just because I exist. And then you attract abundance in, because suddenly abundance is your friend. You're not there. You're not in fear. You're not in a lack mindset. When you're in that abundant mindset, more comes to you. Wow, divine masculines are quiet. Divine masculine energy, please. I mean, nothing, guys. I'm getting nothing. Maybe we're not supposed to know at this time. Okay, what did happen is this card, nothing popped out, but this flipped over in the deck. This is the beginning. So we're looking at this kind of activated chakra, the 8th chakra, the star chakra that sits even above the crown chakra. And what's really interesting here is, let's see if I can, yeah, hold on one second, guys. I'm just looking over the notes here because it's newer decks here, and this is really amazing what she's done. There we go. We are eternal beings. An ending is a beginning. This is not, however, a card about death. This is a scorpionic energy here. Phoenix rising, okay, from the ashes of our past, of our perceived mistakes. This is a new beginning after an ending and can refer to personal relationships or to the end of a long cycle. Here, since we are at the beginning again, we have new choices. Which direction shall you go? It is up to you. How very exciting. This is amazing. So yeah, there are endings happening in the divine masculine's life, but these are magical endings providing portals to brand new beginnings, masculine. Guys, I feel it, okay? The energy is lit up for the masculines with curiosity, with new direction, with a sense of hope. It's a sense of renewed hope that's coming in for the masculines here, and it's going to continue coming in through the remainder of the year. Look how beautiful these cards are. Through the remainder of the year. This is almost like the magician energy in the tarot deck. So the masculine is able to transform, right? The feminine has a transformation card, but the masculine is over here transforming his physical reality, transforming his views and his perceptions as well. And he's definitely ascending. Okay, there's no doubt about this. We're not in that phase anymore where, oh, is the masculine awake? He's awake. Okay, if you're part of, I mostly channel for first wavers. If you're part of the first wavers, your masculine is ascending. And if you're not, you can still watch these videos, because guess what? Not only is it going to help propel you forward, which will propel your connection forward and your counterpart, but you're going to catch up that much quicker because you're going to have the knowledge and direction and the understanding of the journey. Guys, there's a false understanding of this journey. There's a false, explanation on social media about what this journey is, what it really means to be a twin flame. It is all about your ascension. It's all about your spiritual growth, the growth of your soul, the expansion of your soul, the expansion of your understanding. That's why you'll see twins who may or may not be in physical union, guys. And for the record, old souls will not come into union first. Okay, you have a lot of missions to fulfill here on earth. Some of them are separate from your counterpart. Okay, you have people to meet, you have things to do, you have an agenda. There's a soul agenda. If you are a very old soul, you may not be the first to come into union. That does not mean you are not a true twin. That does not mean that this is not your counterpart. And that does not mean that you're behind. And you're a leader. You are a trailblazer and you are helping others. So I want you guys to understand that when there are specific missions to fulfill, you may be on separate paths temporarily. You may choose to work together. There's no right or wrong on this journey. It's an individual journey. Please don't compare yours to anyone else's. It's very important that you don't do that. It doesn't help. It's just going to make you feel awful. Well, this person, they're not on your journey. Okay, they're not your soul. So these connections in the near future, guys, Scorpio season, there's a lot of passion coming in. I know we're in Libra season now, but I'm a Scorpio sun, Scorpio Venus. I can't help but fast forward into Scorpio. Like, can we get there already? Okay, we have a lot of passion coming in. We have a lot of fiery energy. So Scorpio is a water sign, but as you guys have heard me say many times, if you've been on the channel for a long time, Scorpio is the fire sign of the water signs. We're very passionate, okay? We are enlivened by things that, you know, that stoke our soul. We're all about what stokes our soul, okay? We're all about magic and adventure and the underworld, right? Scorpio is ruled by Mars, as is Aries. Okay, Mars, the god of war, the god of passion. And Scorpio is also ruled by Pluto, the god of the underworld. So Scorpio is not afraid to go where other people won't go. Scorpio will ask those questions. Scorpio will delve into the deep mysteries of life and why we're here, and reincarnation and death. We're not afraid of this concept of death because we know it means that there's a rebirth. And so what's happening is, yes, it may feel like a death of the connection. There very well may feel like that. You very well may be in total silence with your counterpart, or you just might be in some sort of misunderstanding energy where you're just not able to meet on the same plane in the physical. It may feel very unmatched energy right now. But what's happening is there's a ton of ideas, guys. This is the second chakra, the sacral chakra, for both of these. So we have a lot of passion coming in, guys. A lot of sexual healing. Sexual abuse is healing for the masculines right now and has been for a while. So they're quiet on the physical plane. Let them do their job. Do not interrupt the process. Please don't go knocking in the bat cave. What are you doing in there? How's it going? Do you need help? Can I give you some guidance? Okay. If you want to do that, my suggestion is drop some knowledge, drop a little knowledge bomb. You know, hey, here's a book I really enjoyed reading, thought you might like it. And then no expectation of a return message, no expectation of any communication, no expectation that they're ever going to read it, no expectation of anything except just sharing of knowledge, unconditionally spreading love, okay? And then stepping back, okay? This is not, if you're communicating right now with any expectations, you're going to be let down. So there's a lot of ideas circulating right now. It's bringing a lot of passion. This is bringing a sense of newness. It's healing the past, making room for this future, guys. So much is happening on the ethereal planes. I can't even begin to describe how much energy I'm feeling right now. It's exhausting, actually. There's so much that's happening. We're going to start to get into some of the messages here. Okay. Okay. So we're going to get into messages from the counterparts. Feminine has 2 messages, masculine is 3. From the masculine counterpart, I have options and opportunities, but I still don't want anyone else because no one else is you. Yeah, it's a little bit of ego in the statement, right? Because the masculines are like, I have options, and the feminine's like, well, so do I. So it's interesting because the masculine says, our connection is so intense, it's scary, but I accepted it rather than fight it. And then the feminine's over here saying, I'm hiding the way I truly feel. So there's some mirroring happening here where the feminine's saying, yeah, I'm not really showing my feelings. And you're not right now, feminine. You're not. You kind of got a cap on the feelings. You're like, no, I'm over here living my life. I'm not going to show my feelings to someone who's not able to fully accept the connection, or to someone who is in any way, not fully present or available. If there's still third-party ties or connections, the feminine has truly stepped away and stepped back and is not afraid of losing the connection or the counterpart. So yeah, you're hiding the way you feel, but then feminine, you're also saying, I don't feel this way with anybody else. So you're, those feminines who have maybe tried to go out and date, you may have felt frustrated, like, well, I don't feel the same. Like, yeah, I can go out and date, but it's kind of just filling time. I don't feel the same way about other people. Our connection is so intense, it's scary, but I accepted it rather than fight it, okay? The masculine's saying it's scary to me sometimes, you know, and that's why these other options might look appealing temporarily, but it's only appealing to the ego, because at a soul level, you are there, you're married to your counterpart, and at a soul level, you guys are already together, you're already one. It's just on this physical plane that there's this perceived separation. So even though they have these other options, those other options don't matter, because they're not you, and they're never going to feel the same way as they do when they're with you. They're never going to feel as excited, as happy, as lit up, as in love, as whole, as fulfilled, as satiated. They're never going to feel the same way. There's always going to feel like something is missing. And that's why the feminine's saying, I don't feel this way with anyone else. It's like no one else is you. So you guys are mirroring a lot here. A lot of heavy mirroring going on. Masculine says, I wasn't expecting this connection when it showed up. This is a true statement from the horse's mouth. Even though I knew what it was right away, I wasn't ready. So they're saying, I acknowledge it. I knew what it was. Knowing hasn't made it any easier. I have to trust in divine timing. So he's like, I know, I also know that I have lessons to learn, and also a lot of lessons to learn for the masculine in self-worth. A lot of self-worth. Okay, guys. It's not easy for the masculine to admit that they have fears, but they do. And the stronger you get, feminine, the more fears come out in the masculine, because, or until, I should say, not because, but until they're healed, until they're healing, they've healed the solar plexus. So there's a lot of sacral chakra healing going on right now. That full moon in Pisces created a lot of sacral chakra healing, longing, passion, desire, intense desire, but it's creating a lot of solar plexus healing for the masculines. Healing a lot of sexual abuse timelines. Yeah, there's definitely this heart chakra, like, will you forgive me energy. I regret the way we left things and I feel heartbroken. So masculine doesn't feel great about the way things were left or the things that were said or done. You know, a lot of them acted out of ego. A lot of them chose other people. And I say that lightly because they didn't actually choose other people, but it looks like that in the physical world. The feminine is coming around saying, I have many other opportunities in my life. I'm not going to put my life on hold for you. I'm waiting for now, but I won't wait forever. And it's so interesting because the masculine here says, I have options and opportunities. So you guys, again, heavy, heavy mirroring, okay? Both masculines like, look, I have their options, but I don't want anyone else. And the feminine's like, well, so do I. But I'm not going to put my life on hold anymore. So a lot of feminines, you fully stepped back and stepped away. So I actually think this was interesting. I have deep regrets for the way in which we parted. I didn't want to go our separate ways, but it seemed best at the time. And I thought you would chase me. I am sad. So if feminine, this is in particular for if you've walked away from a masculine and you thought they would chase you and they didn't, this is in particular for you. Like, it's time to heal that sadness, and it's time to heal that need for someone to chase you. It's really you wanting you to show up for yourself, right? This is you in another body if you're a twin soul. If you're a soulmate, this could be a different kind of energy. It's not you, it's two souls. But with a twin soul, it's one soul in two bodies. With soulmates, it's two souls in two bodies. Not one is not better than the other, it's just different. So what I see here is that feminines, it's really time to take your power back and not expect somebody to chase you. Chase yourself, chase your dreams. I don't I know I have to make a decision. I have intentions to reach out to you, and then I stop myself. I don't know why. Sometimes I just feel frozen, and I'm not sure what your reaction will be. Will you reject me? Are you mad at me? This feels like a masculine speaking. Okay, if your masculine has been indecisive, which the majority of them or all of them have been at some point, this masculine is saying, I have intentions to reach out to you. Like I dial your number, or I start writing a text message or an email, and then I stop myself, and I don't know why. I don't know how to send that message. I'm not sure. Will you reject me? Are you still mad at me? So feminine, if you're over here being sad, your masculine's over here wanting to reach out but not knowing how. So when you align yourself, your masculine will be able to reach out to you. When you are not aligned, your masculine feels confused as well. There's, guys, very, very heavy mirroring going on right now. Tremendous mirroring. I'm trying to be someone you can trust. This came up a few days ago, a message from the masculine, okay? I'm trying to be someone you can trust, admitting that he knows that he hasn't been trustworthy in the past, and that you don't trust him, and that you shouldn't trust him. He's acknowledging that. I haven't been trustworthy, but I'm working on that. I want to be trustworthy. Will you please give me another chance? You know, I'm hearing to make things right, to make things right with you. Guys, for some of you, I'm seeing the vision of a very humbled masculine, and it's like a dinner, like a dinner at your house, a dinner maybe at a quiet, small restaurant, not a big like corporate restaurant, but like a mom and pop's restaurant. And you guys are just getting together after a long while of silence, and you're going to have a conversation. It's going to be not about the sex, not that that's not, you're going to want that, you're going to crave that, but it's going to be about the emotional connection, the apologies, the forgiveness, the true connection, you know, and clear, honest communication, bringing in, integrating that wholeness, and talking about the future. And I see that. I just literally saw that flash before my eyes, okay? So for some of you, that is going to become an actual experience that you're going to have with your counterpart. I'm not sure what to do or say. This is actually the feminine energy, because when I was shuffling, I was asking for feminine energy. So feminine's like, I'm not sure what to do or say right now. Okay, this is interesting. Feminine, you're the one a little confused. I'm going to get one more card from the masculine, please, Spirit. One more card from the masculine. Of course, they give me two. I love you, but I'm not sure how this is going to change my life. Fear. That's all fear. Heal that within you, feminine, to heal that within your masculine. Heal that within yourself. So I'm going to do a post over on Patreon today or tomorrow, or maybe Friday, but before the weekend, guys. So Patreon's a great way to support my work on the channel. I have 3 tiers. I don't have a lot of material at the basic tier right now. I will work on that. I have a lot of material at the 2 other tiers, the all access Patreon and the VIP Patreon. So just to know that. And I have posted a lot. It was interesting. Somebody subscribed and said, "Oh, there's no content." I was like, I've just posted literally 10 posts at the VIP level over the past like 3 weeks. That's a lot of content. So I'm not sure what they were talking about. I didn't post a lot this summer, but I have started to post a lot more, and I will continue to post a lot more. And just wanted to let you guys know that I am very focused on that, but it's also divinely guided. I don't post just to post. So if you'll understand, and you know that I'm not promising a post every day or every other day. I post when it's significant and when there's something significant to share. And there's different tiers for a reason, because not everyone is ready for the all access. Not everyone is ready for the VIP. Some people just want kind of the basic stuff, or they're new to the journey, and that's perfectly okay. So that's why there are different tiers and different levels. But I am going to be posting on how to magnetize your twin back into your life, and how to do it effortlessly, and really what the secret is. What's the secret of doing that? Because it's not what you think. I love you, but I'm not sure how this is going to change my life, okay? I recognized you the moment our eyes met. Yes, they've been saying this, guys. The masculines have been saying this because they're in that Six of Cups energy. They're nostalgic. They've been feeling the energy of the feminine a lot lately. So they're like, I recognize you the moment our eyes met. And I love you and instead of but, because but kind of negates the I love you. So I love you and I'm not sure how this is going to change my life. So fear, work on the fear within yourself, feminine. Got to realize how powerful you are, divine feminine. You've got to own that power. You've got to take your power back. Stop giving it away to other people, to your counterpart, to the world. I mean, share your power, but don't give it away. Don't allow other people to interfere in your mission, your growth, your purpose, your connection. Okay. One more shuffle here. So we're going to come to an end here in this reading, guys, with second to last day of September, guys. Friday is October 1st. That's super duper exciting. We're in the season of fall here in the northern hemisphere, in the season of spring in the southern hemisphere. So lots of beautiful changes, rebirth and renewal, death in the northern hemisphere and rebirth in the southern hemisphere. I love it. Aspen spirit, masculines are gaining courage at this time. This is the fall energy. So those of you in the northern hemisphere, especially your masculine, your beloved, your the person of interest, is going to be coming forward with a lot more courage, a lot more, also hearing like faith, like a lot more faith in the divine, faith in their ability to make you happy. Because for a long time, the masculines haven't felt worthy. You haven't felt worthy of receiving the love from the divine feminine. This is also a message of protection and being able to not only overcome fear, but overcome any obstacles on this journey. So the masculine's like, you know what? So you know how he said, I love you, and I'm not sure how this is going to change my life. This is the message. I'm going to overcome that fear, okay? Because I want to bring myself, I'm ready to step forward. I'm ready to step forward with grace and courage, and I don't care what's supposedly blocking my way. I want to blast through those blocks, and I want to bring in, I want to bring you what you deserve. Like I'm telling you guys, you're going to look back 6 months from now and things are going to be tremendously different. You're going to feel different. Things are going to look different within your connection. Your counterpart's going to feel and look different. You're going to go through a couple deaths in your connection during that time. Do not be afraid of that. Feminine, you've got the stillness card again. So there is this energy of reflecting. I'm going to look in the book because this is another brand new deck. So I'd like to see what the book has to say. In stillness, your power emerges. Tap into your inner sacred witness to discover the dwelling place of your soul. In profound peace and silence, you can discover the truth of your being. So discovering who you truly are. And then generosity, maple spirit. So I feel like for the feminine that you may be, because you're going to bring in so much abundance, you're going to be able to give back that much more, right? So it's like what you're giving back out, you're receiving back to you. This is a time for you to give, okay? If you have the ability to give, feminine, it's a time for you to be generous. It's a time for you to give to others. We've got more of that fall energy coming in. So a lot of abundance coming in the fall, feminine, a lot. And if you want to create more abundance, if you feel stuck or blocked with abundance, or you don't have a healthy relationship with money, you want to heal that relationship with money, with abundance and prosperity and success, then you're going to want to reach out to Holly and myself, because we're doing those private sessions individually with you, 3 minimum. You can of course do more. We're going to work with you to help heal and shift and change and expand this relationship that you have with success and with money and with prosperity. Because if it's not happening, you're divine feminine. You are meant to be abundant and prosperous. If it's not happening, there's something that's blocking it, and we're going to get to the root of that block for you. It's a time for you to give with your whole heart, right? It's really a time, feminine, for you to open your heart again. And I do feel like, it's a time for you to open your heart to the masculine again. That's coming through as well. I'll speak on that more in another reading, because we're at the end of this reading. And I would like to get a card here for the union energy. Wow, guys, transcending. Look at this, Pegasus, the flying unicorn. This is like magic on top of magic. You've got the unicorn, and that's magical. But then you've got the Pegasus, the flying unicorn, magic tenfold, magic 100-fold. So what heights are you going to take this connection to, guys? I'm telling you, there's a lot of passion, a lot of new ideas coming in. You're going to be transcending things that have in the past, in some way, shape, or form, held you back. You're going to be releasing those things, and like there's no going back. Been saying that for a long time. So becoming aware of your own strength, your own power, your own majesty. You know that Pegasus is a majestic animal. It's a magical animal. He's a winged horse, for God's sakes. I mean, you've read myths and books and stories about Pegasus, and now this animal is coming in as a guide for you, okay, for your connection. There's a major, major activation happening in your spiritual journey and your ascension journey, Divine Feminine. I'm telling you, be prepared, get prepared. Guys, you want to get prepared. This is what working with Holly and I does too, is it helps you get prepared for what's to come. If you're unprepared, you might miss the abundance that's standing right there. You might miss the opportunity, right? The portal that's opening for you and your counterpart. You might miss something that's of importance. That's why astrology is amazing too, because it tells you about, this is a portal. This is something, there's opportunities here. Go out and seek them out. Do this, do this, do that. Focus on this. And this is what we're doing, is we're going to hone in on exactly, uniquely, where you are at uniquely on your journey, what you need to do to get to where you want to be. There's a lot of things transforming right now. A lot of things, guys. Let the burdens go and rise above anything that's been kind of holding you back or holding you down. There's one more card here from the masculine, guys. They have so much to say. They have so much to say. They want me to do 4 readings today, and I don't have the energy to do it, but that's what they're just telling me. There's just so much. They just want to continue talking to the feminine, guys. They're very chatty right now. I know that in the 3D they're not, but their higher selves are doing tremendous work. You should be very proud of your inner masculine, and because your masculine is coming to terms with his feminine. That's going to bring him closer to you in the physical. Okay, masculines, what would you like to say? I know there's another message here. I feel it. Okay, they got uncertainty and expansion. Spirit guardian of summer. So they expanded a lot in the summer, and now it's the integration period. It's the preparing for the launch. Okay, expansion, integration, preparation for launch. Okay, that's what's happening right now. The integration is the preparation. The launch is going to happen in the spring, okay, of next year in the northern hemisphere, and there'll be the fall in the southern hemisphere. So yeah, they're saying there's a lot of uncertainty right now. There's a lot of things that don't make sense. There's a lot of sentences that have a comma and not a period or an exclamation point or a question mark, because I don't know what's next. And in this period of uncertainty, kind of like in the period where the feminine's asking to be still, this is where you rise. This is where you really come into your power. You don't have to respond. You don't have to react to things. Okay, the masculine is over here expanding into the truth of who he is, eliminating any labels, eliminating any potential obstacles. When you expand, it's the opposite of contraction. So where he was contracting before, now he's breathing new life into his being, breathing new space for opportunity. And then it's like, yeah, okay, I'm uncertain, but big deal. Like, so much can be born in uncertainty, guys. So much can be born in that space of uncertainty if you can accept it. So he has to accept the uncertainty. Yes, things might be challenging. Yes, he might have been stuck, or he feels like he's going to come out of it, guys. He's going to come out of it. You know why? Because this period of expansion that he has been in, or might still currently be in, it's attempting to move him forward. He's got to stop struggling. And this is it. Like, the masculine has, guys, they fought the connection. They fought you. They fought the spiritual awakening. If they could just relax and stop struggling and honestly stand still, this is why it's important for the feminine to stand still, because you're showing them, look, just relax. Like, relax into it. Surrender. Guess what? Magically, a portal, a path is going to open to them, and suddenly there won't be this energy anymore of like, I don't know where to go. Like, I feel lost. Suddenly, they're going to feel like they're right on target, right on path, A path will be revealed where there was once just thorns. So that is where we're at, guys. There's honestly so much more I could say, but I've got to conserve my energy at the same time. So I send you guys a lot of love and a lot of support on your continued journeys, okay? Your ascension journeys, your spiritual awakenings, your twin soul journeys, your soulmate journeys. Lots of love, guys. And we so look forward, Holly and I so look forward to working with you and hearing from you guys. Take great care, and we'll talk to you soon.